impressive. Um,
She's 15-30 right now, which is obviously very, very good news for her. But she'll actually be disappointed on the point that she lost, because she was arguably in charge of the rally before she dumped a forehand into the net, and she's going to have 2 match points, Mario.
yeah.
Wow. For those tuning in, please do hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, because we could be, after a wonderful return of serve here before the match points, we could be about to see Mirra Andreeva take the title. We could. You can announce it if it happens, Mario.
It hasn't happened so far.
Not yet. Not yet. Wow. If she doesn't take one of these two, that's just going to add even more pressure to that hold that she'll be requiring. But she might take. Go on, Mario.
She's done it with a forehand winner.
Wow. Mirra Andreeva, take a bow. Take a bow. By the way, before it, there was another, as it turned out, a super defensive moonball, but Sabalenka should be dealing with that. But listen, take nothing away from Mirra Andreeva, who has got over the line and held her nerve. Actually, she did so by breaking Aryna's serve again in this set. And yeah, and I think she had 2 or 3 huge blows. No, more than 2 or 3. Just think about this, Mario. All those break points that came and went in the first set, particularly 4 in one game at 2-1, that she wasn't able to take. Then, not only does she have that blow, she then goes to get crushed by losing the next 5 games in a row. Yeah. So now she begins the second set, and she has a pretty quick moment off court, but she comes back, and it must be really quite devastating, having seen some of the scar tissue from earlier this year, losing those pretty comfortable matches that we mentioned, plus in those matches where all those break points came and went, Mario. And then she has more blows because she has break points at the beginning of the second set, and Sabalenka holds. And you're just thinking, well, this is just going the same way as all those other matches. But she does eventually break Sabalenka and eventually win that second set. However, at the beginning of the third set, it's a bit more of the same, because she finally breaks her again, and Sabalenka breaks back immediately. And at 1-1 in that third set, it was really, every blow, it was getting more and more difficult to imagine Mirra Andreeva lifting the title. And yet here we are.
Yeah, but at some point, at least to me, once probably the moment for me was when she saved those break points at 3-2 in the second set. Here, when Sabalenka broke back, I didn't truly... of course, I was not even thinking Mirra is going to win, but I was not sure Aryna was going to win it. You know, the win that changed, at least in my opinion. Well, let's just say that, you know, everything... that's the thing that impressed me the most about her, is that everything seems so natural in her game, kind of effortless sometimes. And she can, of course, mix slice with power, winners, great serves. It's, I don't know, it's just incredibly good. And, you know, it's been a while since we got such a young, you know, prospect already winning so much, because even Swiatek Goff broke out early, but, you know, at 17, winning back-to-back 1,000 events is, wow, something impressive.
Because Mirra broke out at 15, didn't she, in Madrid? I mean, it was just a few days, I think, before her 16th birthday. If I've got this right, I think she celebrates her birthday during that Madrid tournament. But that was when she broke out with the win over Leylah on the first day in Madrid. I remember it because I had an Airbnb. I was at the tournament, and I actually missed the first hour or two of the day in terms of the matches happening, and on that particular first round day. And Leylah was lost. And the story, yeah, it was probably actually still Mirra because she's 15 years old. But it was sort of, wow, Leylah's out already. And Leylah is still a name in the game, but 2 years ago, even more so. And yeah, and then Mirra went on to back it up with a win over Lynette, I think, before losing to Sabalenka. But Wow. Sabalenka. By the way, has Mirra won the two biggest matches that they've played? So the head-to-head now is 4-2, but it was a French Open quarterfinal and an Indian Wells final. I mean,
Australian
that
Open, what was round
round of
16?
16. Yeah.
Okay, for me
It's
it's
big.
pretty similar to a quarterfinal. I mean,
Yeah.
mm,
But Indian Wells
yeah, I mean,
final as well.
she's won the biggest one, the Indian Wells finals. For me,
Yeah.
it's bigger than the French Open quarterfinal, considering, that you still have to win two more matches in order to lift the French Open title. So, well, yeah, it's impressive. I have no words actually. I'm struggling to really um describing here, because there would just be so many good things to say that it's difficult to put everything together. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Agreed. I do. I do. I've
We're
got
number
two.
six now, so
Yeah. I've got two
it's
things.
everything.
Two things to say, Mario, before we do close up here. And you can respond to one or both of those. Is first of all, she's going to be, as you said, number 6 in the world tomorrow. And number 6, by the way, if you see my John's WTA top 10 running across the bottom of the screen, is where I had her come the end of the year. Well, she may well exceed that number 6 ranking, but there she is at number 6. I know that Gil didn't have her in the top 10, I think, at all, which I thought was an interesting. No,
Oh, oh,
it was.
oh, oh, oh,
It
oh, oh,
wasn't obvious that she was going to be
oh,
with
oh, oh,
top 10, but
oh. No, yeah, but right
it,
now, it looks
of
like.
course I look great and Gil lost it, but look, he has ego at number 2, and I've got her at number 5. So it comes and goes. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's the first thing, just the whole ranking thing, and just how far can she go? I think now we have to be thinking WTA finals. We have to be thinking top 5 at
We
some
have to
point.
think, of course, at the Grand Slam now.
Do
I'm
we do
sorry,
we
but
do we do we think that already? Do we think she's winning a Grand Slam this year? Do we think that there's a good chance of that? I mean,
I don't know. But for sure, now she enters a Grand Slam with a different
for
perspective.
sure.
Now that you already won two 1,000 events, you come to the French Open. By the way, you have reached the semifinals at the French Open last year.
Mhm.
So that means you are one of the biggest favorites.
And I don't think she managed the occasion against Paolini very well, in my
No,
opinion. So now we know that she can. I think we know she can manage occasions. I mean, there'll always be ups and downs with that, and there'll be good days and bad. But we know at least she can do it. Yeah, apparently she's the youngest champion to win the title since Serena, and even then, there's only a few days difference in '99
yeah,
when Serena won it.
Martina Hingis, Serena Williams, Mirra Andreeva. This is, the youngest players to win.
Do give Mario, by the way, a follow on social media. I've just put his X tag there in front of us, and also make sure you hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I think we need to have a quick word on Aryna before we do finish, though. This match could easily have gone her way. She's a runner-up again. That'll hurt. 2 in the last 3 years. She's been in the final and not managed to get over the line. We imagine that one day she will win this title. She's almost too good not to, but you still never know. She's still having a great year. She hasn't won a title since Brisbane, which is, by the way, only 2 months ago. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it means a huge amount. I don't think
No,
differently of her.
I still have to see something more. I mean, it still feels like she has lost these two matches against a too strong story. A
Yeah.
Keys streak, Andreeva streak. So I don't know. I still needs to see her losing another time, probably, to start talking about what probably.
She's
it's
so
it's in the
funny.
back of my mind, but not truly. We are not truly in the moment where I'm going to tell we have a problem. That's it.
Bless her. She said, like, I'm just going to imagine this. She's so funny. I'm
Yeah.
imagining this is going to be a winning trophy. It is funny that it's basically the same but half the size. It is a funny trophy in that respect. All right, Mario, I'll let you get away and deal with some social media stuff that I'm sure you have to deal with. I'm going to say a big thanks for joining me today. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be catching up soon.
Yeah,
Take care.
thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. And let's all relax and enjoy the rest of our evenings. Enjoy the men's final as well. It's still to come. And just try and catch a few seconds of Aryna's speech because I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. Take care, everybody.
Both are going to be entertaining. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.